Hello, everyone. My name is Julie John. I'm here and we work different technological tools. So the first tool we're going to be talking about is Kahoot. And I'll show you that screen. So Kahoot is basically an assessment tool for so a teacher can come on here for free and create either a quiz, a discussion, or a survey. And in the quiz, I can show you my Kahoots. So, for instance, this is one of my Kahoots that I created. They can create as many questions as they want, and they can have it set to as many steps and everything else, and they can have points. And for the discussion or survey, the discussion, you can only have one question, and with the survey, you can have as many questions. But this is a good assessment tool for a teacher to know where the students stand in the class. So right before a test, the teacher can use this as like, oh, the kids know that. And same with the survey. You ask what do the students like, what do they don't like, things like that. And so you would have the students, they would see this page, and once you're going to play the certain quiz or whatever, they would get a certain code that they would have to put in, and so on and so forth. So I haven't really seen this actually in my placement. I have seen it at my previous college where one of my professors decided to use it in the class, and how she uses it in her class and some of her own Kahoots. And then we even played it ourselves. And I would think some obstacles for this are the basic ones. So the basic things would be the Wi-Fi not working, those phones, etc., not working. This can be definitely delayed because this is all online. So, any questions?
Did you find it easy for you to use? So you think it would be easy for kids to use? It's an easy access tool.
I found it easy for me to use, definitely. It was pretty basic. You make an account and quiz to say kind of thing. For kids, when they're playing the game, they just look up .it or whatever they're using, and then they type in the code. They do as
That's pretty cool.
Appropriate nickname, and they just do the quiz, and it's fun to watch how competitive the kids get with their points.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it's a great tool to use, and if it was easy for you to use and it worked in your college class, I can only imagine how fun it is for children to use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you say there was an app for it, like, or how like, can the students access?
No, not that I know of. There's no app, but it's basically if you just type it in the internet, Kahoot.it, and it'll come up for the students. The teacher portal is a little different, so the teachers would type in .com, whereas the students would type in Kahoot.it.
Okay.
Is it pretty easy for you were able to log in as a teacher, and was it pretty easy for you to make it?
Mm-hmm. And also you can change it so who sees it, like a student, the university, professors, so on and so forth.
Oh.
One thing I just remembered to mention, you don't have to create there are over 10 million Kahoots that other people have created that we can use.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
But I kind of like, you was a little choppy, so I couldn't really hear. Like, what type of games? Or like math games and stuff like that? Like, I couldn't really hear when you said that.
It's really anything. Any subject can work in this. So, a math game, a history, science, English, and you can go create your own or choose one of the 10 million that have been created.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay, so if you're finished, then I'll go next. I had Plickers, and Plickers is a program that the students will be formatively assessed with. It's a free app that provides teachers with instant feedback on how well students are understanding things. So it's pretty much just like Kahoot, except that like the teacher still creates the assessments, but then they will get a free app called the Plickers app, and each student gets a code like this, and so the teacher would print these out, and each student gets their own unique code, and on the top, like, it has the student number. So like this one is number 2. So only student number 2 in the class would be able to use this one. And so if they have a multiple choice quiz on the board, the teacher would put up the answers and the students would hold up their code, and on each side there's a number or a letter. I don't know if you can see it, but this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So depending on whichever letter is at the top of the paper is the one that will get scanned in. So the teacher goes around the room and you get the app on your phone, and the teacher scans the room with the camera, and it picks up all of the codes, and it knows which one is the student's. And then it'll put it in the computer, and the teacher can look back and review who got which answers right and who got which answers wrong. So it's a really good tool that's very similar to Kahoot. The teacher can instantly look at who is struggling and who can move on to the next topic. And teachers use this also because it's a really easy way to help students feel confident in answering honestly. The letters on their codes are very small, so however they turn it, the other students aren't going to know which answer they picked, but it'll go in the computer and the teacher will be able to know. And it's also a very fun way to do an assessment. I watched some videos about it, and the teachers said that the students didn't really realize that it was a quiz because it's kind of fun to do. And you can use it for all grade levels. I personally saw a kindergarten teacher do it, which I was surprised, but it's so easy that the kids had fun with it and they understood how to do it. And you can also do it for any subject. So I saw math questions 2 + 2 = and then multiple choice answers. Or you could do fill in the blank with vocab words or something like that. And the only problem that I can think of that you could have with it, one of the biggest ones would be I would be afraid that the kids would mix up their numbers and grab the wrong number, and the teacher isn't going to know if like one kid is number 14 but grabs number 2 on accident and doesn't realize it, takes the quiz, and then has all the wrong answers. And then also, like, anytime you're using technology, there could be problems that go wrong with it. Like, I think you have to have the internet for it, so it wouldn't work if the Wi-Fi is down or something like that.
So is there a way for the students to see questions they get correct?
The teacher has control over that, so like the teacher is the only one that would have the app. And
I mean, I know all the things, education.
What? Okay, the teacher has the app, and the students like can't access it, but the teacher can show like who got which, or the teacher can show like how many students answered this question with A, B, C, or D, and like they can evaluate their performance, but they'd have to keep track of it.
So you can't like show an individual student how they've been doing on things?
You could, I mean, only the teacher has access to it, so if the teacher wants to like go through and write down which ones, or call the student up and show them which ones they got wrong, but the student doesn't have like their own
Okay.
app.
So they can't click on that student's name and like just see that student's scores, because you know when you used to like go up to class and the teacher would like hold up your fingers, okay, I want to look at your grade, but of course you can look at everyone else's.
They can look at individual students' scores.
Oh, okay.
But the students don't have their own access to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're doing it for like kindergarten or something, and you know they can't really, they're not gonna like log on or anything and access their codes. Like, oh, I got an 89%. That means B. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
So the way the students like get the code, so that you print it out on a piece of paper, right?
Mhm.
And then you have A, B, or C, or however many options are. So is every code like shaped the same way?
They're all squares, but like, see the white parts of it?
Yeah.
Those would all be different for every kid, so that when the computer, when the iPhone or the phone that's using the app scans them, it knows like which one's which.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, I mean, you can hold it up, and they'll. I mean, if they all look the same, then it might be a little harder for teachers to not think they're cheating. I don't know if I phrased that right. Yeah, they're different. So, never mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
There she is. Okay. Good. You back, Julie?
That guy.
All right. You didn't miss much. You're good. Good. Okay. Brandon, do you want to go next, or should I?
Go next.
Okay.
All right. So I had QR codes or quick response codes, which are like little barcodes that you can easily read with a smartphone or some other QR reading device like a tablet, a notebook that has like a webcam, or you can like download a program that scans the code right on your screen. And usually you can just put whatever information you want in that code, and using whatever device you have to read it, they'll pop up right there giving you all the information you want. It could be a text or like a document, video, URL to a website, or whatever else you can use the internet for. And it's really, really simple to create. So actually, I'll show you guys how to make one real quick. Okay. Okay. Can you see the website?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the website, you have different options like making a
Yes, we can.
QR code for a website, plugging in someone's contact information, like a text for like documents and stuff like that, email information, Facebook stuff, PDF, music, whatever. And you simply just copy and paste. So say you want to make a QR code for Salisbury University's homepage. You simply copy it, paste it right in there, then create a code, and there it is. And then I'll pull up my phone. I need to switch back. Okay, so then you just download the little app on there, and it'll load. And this will pop up, and all you have to do is hover over the picture. It's not the way. Hover over it, and then it'll just pop up.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is.
So yeah, I thought it was really cool, really simple to create, and really you can put anything on there. So I think it'd be really useful since I think kids today they're so tech savvy. They all have like smartphones or an iPad or something or the other. That it's so simple to just plug in something. Say if you're using it in the classroom, worksheets, homework, extra help stuff that you can just throw up on a document and send it to them that you can easily download. It might make paper obsolete and maybe easier for parents if you have like, I don't know, reminders for parent-teacher conferences, documents that you need to fill out, stuff like that. You can easily just pull it up on their phone or send it in an email or something like that. Really simple for them to get. Yeah, that's about it.
It's pretty cool. I would never.
I've actually. You go ahead, Hannah.
Okay. I've never really like thought about using codes in a classroom for stuff like that, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me that these people are thinking of all these new ideas to, enhance learning. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that they used the QR codes, and I thought that was pretty cool just seeing the kids go around the classroom using the different codes. And I'm like, ooh, I've always wondered how do you create that, because we used them in high school as well, just random projects, and it's like, how do you create that? So thank you, Brandon. Now I know how to create that.
Yeah, I never knew how to scan anything. When people are like, scan this and you'll get this coupon, I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know how to download an app for it, but now I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's really huge for like advertising purposes, marketing stuff. Like,
yeah.
Simple, just pull up right on your phone, scan a code, yeah.
Teaches kids young how to do it.
I've seen it used in like classroom libraries where teachers will like put the author's website like on the back of the book, and then the students can look at the author's website. And like that would be so easy for a classroom that has like iPads in their classroom or something different that they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. It's pretty cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn? Are we all good on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did RazKids, and I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So pretty much what it is a digital library that's available 24/7 to students, teachers, and parents at their disposal. They can practice their reading, and there are different reading levels. There's 29, and the books are interactive so that kids can be involved and engage in their reading, and they can go at their own pace. And the teachers, they customize the levels and the difficulty and the questions like during the assessments regarding, their level that they're on to help challenge them, or, if they are kind of behind so they can get caught up. And then, but what I also think was really cool about it is you can have it mobile and you can have it online. So if, your kids are going on vacation and they need to practice their reading while they're gone and they're missing a couple days of school, the parents can hand their phone to them in the back seat and literally give them, their phone, and they can practice their reading. So I learned a lot about it in the teacher corner, and like what they provide and stuff. Let's see. So they offer a lot of different things that they can use in the classroom, and it's not only reading, and they can do science and writing and the vocabulary and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. The only thing that I saw was pretty, kind of the downfall of it was the cost was pretty high, but there are also like a lot of like funds and programs that people can join to get back on, or get back. They can. I wanted to get back to there. They can fund their school, and I think a school, a bunch of teachers can get together and they can all pay for it. But it's also kind of expensive for parents to buy if they're homeschooling their children. So I don't know if there's any other programs for that. But mostly the only thing that I really thought was another obstacle would be a lot of traditional teachers. They have so many books that kids are reading and they have organized already. Because when I was doing my teaching, when I was teaching in high school and I was visiting the elementary schools, the teachers that I worked with had so many books that they had for their students, for this level and this level. So it's I think it would be hard to go from here to there and have it all electronic after all this many years of collecting all of these books. But I think once they got into it, it would be much easier. But the time spent to transition the whole classroom in that way could be a lot of trouble. But I think once it's in, it's the best thing because you can change and, instantly see that improvement, or, if they need a little bit more help. So I think it's a great tool that would be great for any classroom, for any grade. It's mostly for little kids, but you can use it in any other subject besides reading. Any questions about it?
I have a comment.
Okay.
I've seen it used in a 3rd grade class, and they didn't replace all the physical books in the classroom.
Oh, no, of course. But during that reading time,
yeah.
You know what I mean? During that point, when they do small groups and stuff.
Yeah, they did. They used RazKids during center time, so I think 3 or 4 kids would go to the computers and they would get on and read on there, and also it can read to you. So they just used it as an enhancement tool, which is nice.
Yeah, it was the whole ebook situation. It allows you to be interactive and click words that you don't know, and it reads it and it sounds it out for you and stuff like that, which I think is great because there's 30 kids in a classroom and only one teacher, so I think it's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much is the program if you want to use it on, parents want to use it on the go?
Pretty sure it ran between $200 to $500, but I think it's a whole school uses it. So I mean, in the long run, I don't think that's a lot. But if one teacher was on board for it and they had to get the school to pay for it kind of thing. But I mean, there's tens of thousands of books on there, and you can change it, the assessment to levels, and even special ed you can use it for, special education. Yeah, they can customize it to any way they need to for that. So I mean, I think the cost is a minor detail to what I think it can do for a person. So, yeah.
Cool.
Any other questions?
Is she there?
What?
Is Julie there?
Oh, she might be frozen.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, I think we did a great job, guys. We all discussed our topics.
So that concludes our
Yes, that
discussion.
concludes our second hangout.
Are we still? Is it still live? Am I don't. I don't know. It says live, but am I the only one still here? I'm not too sure.